Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's Drew 2. I'm back at you again with another video. Shout out to the Galactic family. I need everybody to hit that like button, share button, and don't forget to subscribe, because we in the building. Let's go. Stop doubting yourself, because it's killing your dreams, lowering your self-esteem, and wasting your time. So stop doubting yourself. You know whatever you're good at it. So you need to go forth with that, and you need to believe in it. Because the more you doubt yourself, the more you're not going to pursue that goal when you really should be. When you are focused on what you're supposed to be doing and you know what your purpose is, you're not supposed to be doubting what you're supposed to be doing. You're not supposed to be doubting yourself. You're supposed to be taking it on, and you're supposed to be able to trust what you're able to do and what you're capable of doing. There are some people who make us think that we're not good enough. That's why it's good to keep your goals and your dreams to yourself. Maybe you've shared this dream with somebody, because I guarantee you this doubt is not totally yours. I guarantee there was someone that you shared this dream with, told them your aspiration, told them what you wanted to do with your life, and this person may not have been the person to tell. Not everybody that you tell your goals and dreams to is going to be supportive. Everybody that you tell your goals and dreams to may have a hidden agenda. They may not want to see you carry out that dream, because just like it lowers your self-esteem to doubt yourself, there are some people who want you to doubt yourself so they could feel better about themselves. Because when you don't operate in your truest form, that makes certain people feel more comfortable. It makes them be able to tolerate you more. So when people want to have you around them and they are kind of in their feelings and they may feel you're better than them, they will try to do what is called leveling in psychology. If you study psychology, you'll become familiar with this term when it comes to narcissism and narcissistically borderline people. So one thing that you'll notice is that they will try to do leveling. Leveling is what narcissists will do when they are around someone who they feel is better than them. They will do what is called leveling the playing field. They have to put others down so that their self-esteem can either remain where it's at or it could go up. So they either have to put you down to maintain how they currently feel, or they have to put you down to boost themselves up, because maybe they're down and putting you down is a come up for them. So people will play on your mind. All right, people will hold it against you for being good at something when they feel that they're not good at anything, or they haven't discovered who they are yet and what their purpose is. There are a lot of angry people walking around not knowing what they want to do, and they want you to join them. There are a lot of angry people walking around who don't know what they want to do, and they want you to join them. But you need to stop doubting yourself. Don't join them. Don't be a part of their parade. All right, don't be a part of their group. full of miserable people. They want you to join the piss poor parade. Don't join the piss poor parade. People who want to be piss poor, they want to just be sulking and mellow, and they want to be unhappy. They choose to be unhappy. It's a conscious choice to be unhappy. You have to choose to be upset. So there are people who have chosen to be upset. All right. People with borderline personality disorder, when things don't happen well for them or if things don't go their way, they are prone to throw tantrums like children. They can't accept the fact that something didn't work out for them. All right. They won't go work on themselves. They won't figure out why they act like that. They won't try to find a solution. They just want you to accept their behavior. All right. So don't fall into the trap of doubting yourself just because somebody may have tried to make you think that way about yourself out of spite, because they see that you have a true gift. They see that you have a true gift, and they don't want you to grow with your gift. Because if you are able to trust that you are good at something, that's going to give you too much confidence. And when you have too much confidence around certain people, you shine too bright. And it's like they can't take the amount of light you're giving off. They can't take the shine that they can't take you shining. They can't stand to see you shining. And when people do what they're good at, they shine. It's like watching Michael Jackson dance in the room with his brothers before they became famous. You can't deny that shine. It's like watching Shaq play basketball in the park when he was a young street youth. Yeah, I said young street youth. I said it. Okay. And when he was a young street youth. I'm saying things to catch your attention. All right, I got you. Okay. When Shaq was a young street youth, it's like watching him play basketball. Or even it's like watching Shaq run the streets with his friends, not knowing he has this great purpose. Watching people misguide him until the right person came along and put it in Shaq's mind that, hey, you can do better. It's like Mike Tyson, watching him box when he was 15, 16. Somebody pulling him up off the street as a troubled, scared kid. Mike Tyson, as fierce and vicious as he was, Mike Tyson was scared. He was a scared kid in them streets until he finally was like, yo, I'm fighting back. when you could fight back. All right, pre-camera era, a lot of thing era. All right, but anyway, on a positive note, right? Stop doubting yourself, because you have the ability of the people and the stars that you see out in real life. You have the same type of skill level as Mike Tyson with whatever you're good at. You just have to transfer the self-belief. You have to transfer the mindset. That's why it's important to study people who are successful, so that way you can allow their traits, their mindsets to sink in. You can absorb their positivity. You can absorb the essence of their story and their hard work and all they went through to get to where they got. And that will put something in you and help give yourself a format, a plan, an idea on how to make success happen for yourself. Because if they did it, you honestly have to look at your life, know that you could do it, believe you could do it, trust that you can do it, and don't doubt yourself. You have to know that you're just as good as other people in your field or better. Any skill, any talent can be developed. So you don't want to waste your time by lowering your own self-esteem. People are harder on themselves than they fail to realize. People would like to be successful, but they tell themselves that they're not up to par. They tell themselves they're not good enough. They say that what I do, no one would want that. No one would want that. Nobody's gonna want that. I caught myself saying things like that sometimes. I catch myself talking to myself like that sometimes still. No one's gonna wanna hear that. No one's gonna wanna this. No one's gonna wanna that. But I catch myself and I say, wait a minute, that's not true. Where is this coming from? And I guarantee you, when you catch yourself and you ask yourself where this doubt is coming from, you'll find that it's coming from an outside source. People have to implant doubt into people that they don't see it in. Why do you think that? Why are people always talking so negatively around me so I could hear it? They're trying to program your mind. They see that you're a positive person, you're focused on good, you expect the best. They see that your mindset is very uplifting, and they see that your mindset is very uplifted. They see that you're not a down in the dumps type of person. So what people will try to do is they'll try to get a hold of your mind. And if they know that you have a strong belief or a strong idea about yourself, if they don't want you to have that belief about yourself, they'll try to destroy it. Who is so-and-so to think this way about themselves, right? Because if you are thinking that you could be Martin Luther King, if you are thinking that you could be Barack Obama, if you are thinking that you could be Shaquille O'Neal, if you are thinking that you could be Tiger Woods, if you are thinking that you could be Brett Favre, if you're thinking that you could be what's his name, I'ma be there, that guy. All right, what's his name? His last. If you think you could be Michael McDonald, brother has soul, still got it. If you think you could be Michael McDonald, I'ma be there. If you think you could be Mr. Michael McDonald, okay, maybe you're Robin Thicke with it, okay? Maybe you Robin. Ooh, I can't do it. Maybe you Robin Thicke. I don't know. I tried. I failed. Okay, it's cool. I failed. All right, I tried. I failed. Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, try again. I'm gonna spare y'all. But look, don't doubt yourself. See, I know y'all sing better than me. Somebody out there could actually hit that note, so don't doubt yourself. If you could actually hit that note, what are you doing doubting yourself? If you can actually do, it always drove me crazy to see somebody good at something. But this is why people got to work together, y'all. People will have the crazy talent, but they don't got the crazy motivation. And then the person who got the crazy motivation, everybody thinks is crazy because they may not be that talented, but they believe that they can become that talented. Give them a few years, give them a few months. Even if you got to give them a whole decade. Even if you got to give them a whole decade. A dedicated person, a decade, time is dangerous to those who are dedicated. All right, so haters beware, because a person that's dedicated, that uses their time, no matter what you think of that person, they're gonna turn their life around, as long as what they're doing is positive and they believe in God, and they're gonna turn their life they're gonna turn their life into something better. They're gonna turn their life around, and they're gonna turn their life into something way better than anybody ever could imagine, possibly even better than they could imagine. Because anything is possible, yo. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. People going to space. All right, people landing on the moon. That's what they said. Right? So anything is possible, yo. Like, somebody invented a plane when nothing was flying at that time. Okay, imagine people were flying stopped. the technology was lost. Somebody comes back out with an airplane. It's like the first time they've seen it in a long time. Like, wow, because nobody was working with this type of technology, but they had to get it from somewhere. Okay, so the fact that even if it come from their mind, it still came from somewhere. All right, so the fact that people envisioned a flying device, created it, and flew it, and were successful with it, you have to use that to let you know that anything is possible. All right, Thomas Edison, Lewis Latimer, they worked together. A white man and a black man came together and created the light bulb. All right, Thomas Edison, he created the, I believe he created the glass bulb, and he created the patent for the invention, the coil wiring, which Lewis Latimer created. I'm not sure what happened in between. I believe I have to do a little bit more research on that, but I'm pretty sure they were working together. And then, as far as I know, the patent was created, and he came out up with the glass fixture to encase the filament in. And then after that, I'm not sure what happened, but I do know that at some point in the beginning, there was some cohesiveness between the two of them. All right, so great minds think alike. All right, so don't doubt yourself. All right, and that was just a little piggyback off of what I said. When people work together, a lot of great things can happen. All right, it's like that's, but it blows my mind to see how many people are creatively, have like a creative genius that they don't do anything with. People can draw real well. People can paint real well. People can sing real well. Play guitar, do karate, but they won't go after it. It's like they're not driven. They don't have the drive or the motivation. And it's because deep down inside, they got the crazy talent, but they're so worried and so judgmental on themselves. Like, to be that nice, you gotta probably be somewhat judgmental on yourself. All right. But they don't, I guess they're too judgmental on themselves, and they don't believe in their ability, which is crazy because they're so talented. And it's like, why would you let that go to waste? They'll just be playing around with something, and you give them 5 minutes and they drew a whole masterpiece. Got the whole, they call it a savant. Like, a person could take a glance at a whole skyline and draw it. There are people that can do that, draw something with vivid detail, do something better than anybody else could do it, but they don't go after it because they don't have, their believability is low. Their creativity is high. They're really good. Their eyesight, their creative genius is high, but they just don't believe in themselves. And it's like, that motivated me. I'm like, I have to believe in myself, because I'm like, even if somebody is a natural at something and they're better than you, if you pick it up not knowing how to do jack diddly squat, the amount of time you spend on it is the amount of effort that you're going to get back. All right, the type of energy and the type of response you're going to get back. Whatever you put into something, that's what you get back. So always keep that in mind. What you put into things is what you're going to get out of it. So when you doubt yourself and you try to do something, you're not going to get out of it what you could if you truly, really believed in yourself and you kick that doubt to the curb. You put that doubt to the side. You didn't let that doubt kill your dream. All right, so don't let doubt kill your dream. Don't let doubt lower your self-esteem. When you tell yourself that you can't do it, even if you don't believe it, tell yourself that you can. Look in the mirror and tell yourself that you can. Ask yourself questions like, why don't I believe that I can do this? Why don't I believe in my ability to be able to create? That's what you got to ask yourself. Because if you're good at something and you're not going after it, you're not attacking it, and it's attacking you, if you don't attack your dream will attack you. And it may not even happen to you right now. It's going to happen later in life. It's going to happen later in life when you're not able to do it anymore. I'm telling you, there's an old woman, and she's on Instagram, and she's like, I wish I'd have did this. I wish I'd have did that. She still got her little time left, but she's being dramatic because she's an elderly person, still youthful. To me, I ain't gonna call her elderly. She's a youthful person. They're experienced youth. All right, that's what I'm gonna call. She's experienced youthful person, gray hair and everything. Experienced youthful person. She put little wigs on, I know y'all seen her with that wig on, but she's an experienced, youthful person. You can tell by her style. But yo, she was basically just being dramatic about how she didn't believe in herself and she didn't live the life that she should have. She should have been doing this and should have been doing that. And she was saying how she should have not been afraid to be who she was put here to be. All the while, she really could be doing what she was really put here to be and just not know. Because you never know what timestamp God has on your life. You never know when he's going to use you, how he's going to use you, for what purpose he's going to use you. All right, there's more. Even though you feel you're on your purpose, there's more purposes just than what you feel. All right, you never know how God works in mysterious ways. You never know how he's going to use you to help benefit another. All right, so don't doubt yourself. There are people out there who need you. The world needs you. The world needs your gift. The world needs what you have to offer. So don't be afraid, because it's killing your dream and it's lowering your self-esteem. And I don't want you to waste any more time. Please hit that like button, hit that share button, and don't forget to subscribe. This has been another DrewTube special. Shout out to the chosen vessels and salute to the galactic family. All right, because we're not giving up anytime soon. I'd like to see you all in the next video. Peace. DrewTube out.